Yeah, g'day guys, Jeff from Gone Shaving Oz. So in this episode we're going to take out the old inverter that's in here, a cheap eBay one, and we're going to replace it with the awesome KickAss 3000 watt pure sine wave inverter. So the reason why I'm going to swap it out with the one that's already in there is every time we run our, I've got it set up so the microwave can run through the inverter, through the caravan, obviously through the batteries when we're out camping, and it can run off 12 volt. But every time we run the microwave, for some reason it trips the circuit breaker. So I'm not 100% sure if it's the inverter itself, it doesn't like the load, or it's how it was wired up in the factory when it got done. So I thought I'll swap the inverter out first, and if that doesn't work, then I'm going to take it down to the local guys down here in Tamora and get them to have a bit of a look at it and find out why it keeps tripping the circuit breaker. I don't know, it could be a voltage drop there somewhere, I'm not too sure. If you guys know what it is, you know, and you're a bit more electronic minded than myself, let me know in the comments, and we can find it together, and it might save me a buck or two, and when I see you, we'll have a couple of cold ones for obviously quality and control purposes. So we'll get into it and we'll start unboxing it, and we'll start ripping out the old one. So that's the inverter that's in there now. Again, it's an eBay special. I don't think it cost me too much. It might have been 200 bucks. And I thought it'd do the job, but as I said, I'm not too sure what's going on. But we'll rip this one out and replace it, and see if it's any different. Right, yeah, this is the 3000 watt from KickAss. So first thing I noticed when it's out of this box is it's massive. It's probably, it'd have to be 10 centimeters bigger than the other one that's already in there. So all the bits and pieces that come with it, the accessories, manual, very bloke friendly. Decent cables, thick cables, positive and negative. Heap of fuses, which is a bloody bonus. Saves me going and buying fuses, or if I blow a fuse, I've got plenty of spares, because as you know, you go through them pretty quickly. Right, I'll pull this out of the box. Oh, it's also got a digital display screen, so you can obviously put it in the on your wall, in something, and then obviously your cable that runs to your control box itself. But I'm not going to worry about that, because mine's going to be underneath the lounge, and I've also already got a meter that's located up above the sink in the cupboard. It tells me my voltage for my batteries anyway, so I don't think I require a second one. Move all this rubbish out of the way. So that's it there. So as I said, it's definitely a lot bigger than the one that's in there. So it's definitely going to be a bit of a task to move a few of these wires out of the way, and still have enough room in there to get it in and mount it properly. Right, as you can see, that's the actual size difference between the two. It's nearly almost double the size, so I'm sort of hoping it's just going to be the inverter. Whack a new inverter in, and everything should be right to go. So we'll go ahead now and mount the new KickAss inverter in and see how we go. Oh, before I go, so the microwave we use to run through the inverter is only 700 watts. So the old one in the old inverter was 4000 watts peak, so it should be plenty enough to run the microwave. And that's the only thing it runs, is the inverter in there is to run the microwave, and obviously we've got another plug there now to run the toaster. So, you know, we don't run them both at the same time. It was either the microwave or the toaster itself, but I'm hoping this will fix the job, and it'll be right again. Right, yeah, I got it installed. Didn't have to make too much adjustments. All I do is push the negative and positive cable that comes up through the floor. I just pushed it to the side and I just sort of sat the inverter on top of it. So I will need those extensions that come with the inverter itself, so I'll hook them up now. Right, yeah, so she's all wired up and joined up, so we'll just turn it on and see what happens. Well, we're alive, we've got power, that's a good thing. So batteries at 13.8 and the output is 240, 241. And obviously battery's full and then the other load itself, so that's how I've just mounted in there. Hopefully everyone approves. If not, let me know in the comments how I'll stuff that one up. Right, I'll put a bit of water in a glass and put the microwave on and see what happens. Rightio, so we'll go and plug the power point into the inverter socket. We'll switch it on, the microwave should come on. Righto, microwave has come on. Got a coffee mug full of water. Put that up into the microwave. Hopefully it'll run for 30 seconds without tripping the circuit breaker. Let's give it a crack. So the inverter comes straight on the fan. It's got lithium batteries in it, so it should 220 amp hour lithium battery, so there should be no reason why I can't chuck the microwave on for, you know, a minute, 2 minutes just to heat something up. And so far so good. On the last one it was tripping the circuit breaker by now, so anyway, that was 30 seconds. Might just I'll drop the power down a little bit. Went from 13.7 down to sort of jumping around 13.4. I'll just chuck it on for another, I'll give it a minute. Righto, it was on for another probably another 45 seconds I reckon, and then it's tripped the circuit breaker, so I don't know what's going on there. It's obviously some sort of wiring issue, so I'll have to take it down to the local auto electrical bloke here in town here and get them to suss it out, because as I said, there should be no reason why I shouldn't be able to get a 700 watt microwave to run for, you know, 2 minutes. And I said you've got two 120 amp hour lithium batteries in there, so it's not like it's going to be doing it tough. And the battery's at 13.5 volts, so it's certainly not flat. Well, I just had a look on the volt on this thing here, the meter, and it was saying the battery was 11.6 volts. But up there on my gauge up here, it was saying it was a 13.5 volts. So I'm sort of half thinking maybe they've got it wired up and it's only going to one battery. It's not going through the full to the two batteries itself. Don't know. It's really frustrating because I want to get it to work, because that was the whole reason of having an inverter in there. It's just to, you know, chuck some Weet-Bix in there and boil the milk, heat the milk up. Just little things without getting the generator out. But anyway, I'll take it down to the guys at the auto electric place here in tomorrow, and I'll get them to suss it out, and then I'll come back to you to let you know what the go was. Yeah. Anyway, guys, as I said, I'll take it down to the mob here in town here, and they can suss it out. But if you know in the meantime what it is, I'll post it down in the comments. It'll help me out, and then I can go down there and tell them, and they might be go, yep, that's it, or no, it was this, and so on and so forth. But anyway, hope you enjoyed the little episode. If you do, up here in this corner here will be some more playlists, so jump on there and check out more reviews or more content that we've got. And guys, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.